You open your eyes. The very first thing you do is reach for your phone. You hit play on a podcast. You do not even care what the topic is. You just need voices. You need sound filling the empty air. You walk into the bathroom. The music goes on before the water runs. You step into the shower. The speaker is turned all the way up. You get into your car. The radio is already blaring. You return to your apartment. You turn on the television. You are not even watching it. It is just background noise, a synthetic heartbeat for a quiet room. Dylan, people notice this about you. Your friends call it a quirk. Your family calls it an addiction. Society tells you that you lack discipline. Gurus tell you to meditate. They say you just need to unplug. They tell you to sit with your thoughts. They have no idea what they are asking you to do. They think your constant need for audio is a bad habit. It is not a habit. It is a survival protocol. Your nervous system is running an ancient script, a threat detection system that never powered down. Welcome to the noise-dependent nervous system. This is not about being distracted. This is about feeling safe. For you, silence is not peaceful. Silence is heavy. Silence is loud. Silence makes your chest tight. It makes your breath shallow. It makes your skin crawl. You feel a creeping sense of doom. Neuroscientist Imke Kirsta studied this exact phenomenon. Her team at Duke University looked at how brains react to sound. They tested music. They tested white noise. They tested the sounds of nature. They tested pure silence. They expected silence to be the control group. They expected silence to do nothing. They were completely wrong. 2 hours of silence triggered massive changes. It caused new neurons to grow. It happened in the hippocampus, the memory and emotion center of the brain. Here is the dark side of that discovery. The brain does not view silence as an absence of input. The brain treats silence as a massive anomaly. It is a break in the pattern. It is a mystery demanding an immediate explanation. For a traumatized nervous system, mystery equals danger. If you have a hypervigilant brain, anomaly means one thing: a threat is coming. Your brain is wired for the ancient world. Think about the ancestral environment. Picture a deep forest. The woods are always loud. Birds are singing. Insects are buzzing. Leaves are rustling. Noise is the baseline of safety. Noise means everything is normal. Suddenly, the forest goes completely dead. The birds stop calling. The insects go quiet. The wind drops. Total silence falls over the woods. What does that mean? It means a predator is near. It means something is hunting. It means you need to hide. Evolutionary psychology calls this the silent forest cue. The human brain hardwired an alerting response to sudden quiet. We do not just fear loud noises. We fear the sudden absence of noise. Fast forward to today. You sit alone in your living room. The house is totally quiet. Your conscious mind knows you are safe. Your conscious mind knows the doors are locked. Your nervous system does not care about logic. Your auditory nerve bypasses logic entirely. This is a biological fact. The auditory nerve connects directly to the amygdala. The amygdala is your brain's fear center. Sound hits the fear center before it reaches the cortex. You scan for threats before you are even consciously aware. When expected background noise disappears, the amygdala fires up. It does not relax. It screams for data. It demands to know where the predator is hiding. Your body dumps adrenaline into your blood. Your muscles tense. Your heart rate spikes. You feel a phantom anxiety. You do not know why you feel panicked. You just know you need to turn the TV on. You just know you need to hear a voice. Any voice will do. It tricks your amygdala. The podcast host becomes the singing bird in the forest. The background chatter becomes the rustling leaves. It signals that the environment is clear. It tells your primitive brain that you are safe. This safety comes at a devastating cost. You are paying a hidden tax every single day. The World Health Organization tracks chronic noise. Prolonged noise exposure destroys the body. It causes anxiety disorders. It leads to cardiovascular disease. It triggers cognitive decline. Your body never fully habituates to the constant sound. Your mind thinks you are ignoring the TV. Your brain is still burning fuel. It burns working memory continuously. It actively suppresses the background noise. This is called auditory load. It is a silent tax on your energy. It accelerates mental fatigue across the day. By 4 p.m., you are completely exhausted. You have no focus left. You have no patience left. You are draining your cognitive battery just to avoid feeling unsafe. You are choosing exhaustion over panic. Most people live their entire lives in this trap. They never realize why they are always tired. They never realize why they cannot tolerate a quiet room. You need to break the cycle. You need to measure your dependency. We call this the noise floor audit. It is a framework to map your nervous system. It divides your audio habits into 3 distinct zones. You must locate your baseline. Zone 1 is chosen noise. This is sound you consciously select. You play it to focus. You play it to create a specific mood. You are in complete control. You could hit pause right now. You would feel completely fine in the quiet. Zone 2 is cover noise. This is sound running to prevent a feeling. You use it to block out mild discomfort. You use it to drown out boredom. You use it to push away an intrusive thought. If the sound stops, silence feels mildly wrong. You feel an itch to turn it back on. Then there is Zone 3. Zone 3 is survival noise. This is the danger zone. In Zone 3, silence triggers an immediate physical response. The moment the podcast ends, restlessness hits. Your chest tightens. Your eyes dart around the room. You feel a raw compulsion. You must reach for a device within 60 seconds. You cannot survive the quiet. Most people think they are in Zone 1. They think they just like music. They think they just enjoy learning from podcasts. Strip away the devices. Cut the power to the house. Plunge them into total acoustic silence. Watch their hands shake. Watch their breathing change. Most people are actually in Zone 3. They are medicating their nervous system with Spotify. They are using YouTube as a digital pacifier. You cannot heal a threat response by masking it. You cannot fix the alarm by drowning it out. You must confront the anomaly. You must slowly expose your brain to the quiet. Start with 1 minute of silence a day. Sit in your car before turning the key. Let the amygdala panic. Let the fear center scan the room. Let it realize there is no predator. Teach your body that silence is not a threat. Teach your body that silence is a sanctuary. It will be brutal at first. Your mind will scream at you. Intrusive thoughts will rush in. Old memories will surface. The grief you have been running from will catch up. That is the real secret. That is the core of the paradox. The noise is not protecting you from predators. The noise is protecting you from yourself. You realize you are the one running the simulation. You do not fear silence. You fear what silence lets you hear. If you want to understand why you actively repeat patterns that hurt you, that video is on your screen right now.